Anna as Puck. Elizabeth as Fairy and Oberon. Sarah Grace as Titania. Kaylee as Demetrius. Haley as Helena.
How now, spirit, whither wander ye?
Over hill, over dale, through a bush, through a briar, over park, over pale, through a flood, through a fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen, to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslips tall her pinciers be, in the cold coat spots you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, in those freckles live the savors. I must go seek the dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lobs of spirits, I be gone. Our queen and all our elves, come here, Anne.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she as her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, not of his train to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear that all elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape in making quiet, or else that are that shrewd and knavish sprite. Called Robin Goodfellow, are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery? Skill milk, and sometimes labor in the corn, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn, and sometimes make the drink no bear or no barn, misled night wanderers laughing at their harm. Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet Puck, you do their work, and they shall have good luck, are not you he.
Thou speakest aright, I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile, when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly fowl, and sometimes lurk in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale. The wisest ant telling the saddest tale, sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me. Then slip from her bum, down topples she, and Taylor cries, and falls into a cough, and then the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth, and swear, and merrier bore was never wasted there. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress would that he were gone. I'll met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon, fairies skip hence, I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady, but I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and the shape of Crian sat all day playing on pipes of corn and versing love in a humorous fiddle.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance on my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus, from Perigona to whom he had ravished, and make him with fair eagles break his faith with Eridan and Anopia.
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer's spring met we on hill and dale, forest, or mead. By paved fountain, or by rushy brook, or the beach margaret of the sea, and to dance on ringlets to the whistling wind, but with the bras thou hast disturbed our sport, Therefore the winds piping to us in vain, contagious fogs which falling in the land have every peddling river made so proud that they have overborne the continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain. The plowman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotten ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field, and the crows are fatted with the murrain flock. The 99 men's moors is filled with mud, and the quaint maize in the Watton green, for lack of tread, are undistinguishable. The human mortals are their winter here. No night is now with him, or carol bless. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes on the air. That rheumatic disease do abound, and through this temperature we see the seasons altered, hoarly headed frost fallen in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and on old hymns thin and icy crown, on odorless chaplet and sweet summer buds, is as mockery set. The spring, the summer, the children autumn, angry winter change their mott liveries, and the maize world by their increase now knows not which is which, and the same effrontery and evils come from our debate. There are distinction. We are the parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart and rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a fortress of my order, and in the spice Indian air, by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked trader on the flood. When we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow with big bellied with the Walton's wind, which she with pretty and with swimming gait following her womb, then rich with my young squire would immediate and stay and sail upon the land to fetch me trifles and fall and return again as from a voyage rich in merchandise. But she being mortal of that boy did die, and for her sake she do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Thesis wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight reveals. Gone with us, if not, shun me, and I will spur her haunt.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for the fairy kingdom. Fairies away, we shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove. Till I torment thee for this injury, my gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such delicate and harmonious breath, that rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from the spears to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, flying between the cold moon and earth, Cupid all armed, a certain aim he took, at a fair festival throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow, as it should pierce 100,000 hearts. But I might see young Cupid's fairy shaft, unquenched in the chaste beams of the watery moon, and imperial vultures passed on, in maiden meditation fancy free. Yet marked I where the bolt of Cupid fell, it fell upon a little western flower, before white milk, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love and idleness. Fetch me that flower, the herb I show, the once the juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid. Will it make it, or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees? Fetch me this herb, and thou, here again, the Livian can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle around about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it into her eyes. The next thing then when she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love, and ere I take this charm from her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her passage to me. But who comes here, I am invisible, and I will overhear her conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one else stayed, the one other stayeth me. Thou toldest me they were stolen into this wood, and here I am, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor can I not love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave. Unworthy as I am to follow you. What worser place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, but to be used as your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit to yourself, into the hands of one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place, with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I'm not midnight, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company. For you and my respect are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone, when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of the wild beast.
The wildest have not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger, bootless speed, when the cowardice pursues and valor flies.
I will not stay thy questions. Let me go, or if thou follow me, do not believe, but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
A in the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. 5 Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed and were not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph, ere he do love this grove. Thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there, welcome wonder?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee give it me. I know a bank that where the wild thyme blows, where oxlips and the nodding violet grows. Quiet over canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses, and with elegant there sleeps Titania sometime of the night. Lulled in these flowers with dances and delight, and there the snake throws her enamelled skin, weed white enough to wrap a fairy in, and with the juice of this I'll streak her eyes, and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet anthem lady is in love, with disdainful youth anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
We've broken the mustache.
$100 mustache.
Do I
Bow. Oh my gosh! No, get away! It's a blooper. I'm a hot fairy.
I give up!